Hello good peoples, and welcome back to the Legend of Grimrock. You rejoin me on level 7, with me having gone back and grabbed the stuff, including the secrets that I missed on the Maze of Madness. I'll go over what those are when I'm not getting slimed. In fact, the two secrets I found. This was in the Maze of Madness, the Spirit Mirror Pendant. The wearer gains experience 25% faster. So even though Aranax is already ahead, let's get him a bit further ahead to catch up on all the points he needs. The other is that I remembered I actually already had the key. It was in Archmage's inventory. The Tome of Fire. Now I need 5 spellcraft to read it, so Aranax is going to have to get that, but when he does, he's going to get 3 fire magic and 10 fire resistance, which is nice. I mean, he's already okay at fire magic, but 3 free points, effectively 3 points because I'd want to raise his spellcraft anyway, is nothing to sneeze at. What do you mean? Oh, I keep misentering that one. These are a little easier to kill now than when we first met them. And this is when you are meant to meet them. If you haven't found the slime dungeon. Don't dodge. What did I just say? We're also not so likely to hit now, with our difference in levels and evasion and such. I keep entering Archmage's spells with Aranax. Hooray! A tattered cloak. Excuse me. And a note. I discovered that if you open all but one door, the one where the draft is strongest, a wall slides right open. I'm going to leave some provisions there to lighten my load. Even Turum is running out of space to carry all this food. Oh lord. I nearly ran exactly the wrong way and let myself get cornered. And one of them finally lands a hit. Come at me. If I go forward, it is going to slime me, so you can come to me. Piercing strike. Good timing. Oh my god, why does slimes come in such high numbers? Holy hell, I just noticed how much damage that did to him. Okay, their odds of hitting aren't great, but apparently they hurt when they do. Or that's the fact that I'm just wearing less and less armor with each level with Azanaka. Ah! That's Archmage's spell, not yours. Okay. I can't really close this door off from the inside, so I can't get a rest. I could retreat back up the stairs and use the healing crystal if need be. One problem with the damage splash, it covers up their HP, so you can't actually see how damaged you are until it vanishes. Let's open that for the moment so I have more directions to retreat. Come along. Not every episode is going to be me muttering about how many slimes there are. Eventually the slimes will stop appearing. Ow. And we are chewing through them in a not terrible pace. Like even the mage's spears do it. They do something at least. Wouldn't say a lot. Level 7, apart from this slow start, is going to be a great place for us in terms of the loot we get. My voice is still... Sorry about that, I just drank a cup of tea and apparently milk makes my throat close up. And you can't have tea without milk unless you're some sort of heathen. Okay. With that particular green mucus dealt with, it's time for us to follow up on that note Turum left. And as he said, if I didn't drop the note, and I did, I've got to open all but one door, the one where the draft is strongest. Well, that's probably the one blowing straight down the stairs, so I'm going to say it's this one. Where was... or where could a door be? Assuming that's correct, I can't actually remember. I'm just going with what seems like logic from my point of view. It seems my logic was incorrect. That is not where the draft is strongest. If there is a way to solve this, I don't actually know what it is. This one. There we go. Some throwing knives, some ring greaves, and a battle axe. It's another one of those treasures I found for the sake of having found all the treasures. Which I haven't done. I have actually missed several secrets so far, not to mention the actual treasures themselves, like I said, the 7 golden collectible items. And I'm pretty sure I am correct. Yep, the Orb of Radiance is providing light. Anyway, welcome to the Maze of Shadows. This is an interesting level because we are going to teleport constantly until you work out the secret. It's a maze of shadows. Don't step in the light. Exactly what counts as light is a little subjective, to be honest. The torches remain out of my grasp. I try to reach for them, but the light they shine plays tricks on me. Turum. You know, in case you hadn't worked it out on your own. Turum's here. He's got your back. Scroll of Darkness. I've never cast this, but... there. That's darkness. It turns off the light spell if you've got it on. I suppose it's a little quicker than taking a torch out of your hand. Oh, goodness. Hand the lightning bombs to Valentine. Now, I've got to be a little bit careful. I'm fairly sure there are secrets around here. Thank you, Mr. Motorbiker. We all wanted to hear how loud your engine is. They're going to teleport me? No. Well, that's one way out. There's something else over there. Oh, hello. Mate, if you could come out here, I kind of need to pay attention to where I'm going in that room back there. Thank you. Okay. I'm out of the Maze of Shadows, but I should probably go back into the Maze of Shadows to find out whatever that is. There's a button around here somewhere, I'm certain of it. I hope you can actually see what's going on without my light spell. Well, there's a box. Boxes are good. This box is full to the brim with food. I don't need it. Actually, I'm just going to open it up and eat a herder cap. But apart from that, I don't need it. Okay, I know there's a secret button around here. Where is it? I think you can get this. This is how close you can get to a torch, 2 spaces away from it. Oops. Apparently just around the corner from a torch counts as being near a torch. Damn and blast you all. And I can still hear more of the Guardians. Okay, that's definitely going to teleport me if I step in there. Oh! The Heartstone bracelet. 20% higher attack power, 20% slower cooldowns. That's an interesting one. I'm actually going to give that to Azanaka. He attacks plenty fast enough anyway. Valentine gets his hand-me-down poison resistance. Neither of them should need it. Both of them will be grateful for it if they do. Suddenly need it. Still squinting at walls, because it's here somewhere, I'm certain of it. You can't fool me. Oh. Yeah, I'd be quite worried if I was inside a mountain and an earthquake struck. I mean, I don't live in earthquake territory, so if anyone who does can tell me about it, that'd be good. But I don't think even if you live in earthquake territory, you necessarily know what it's like to be inside a mountain when an earthquake strikes. Typically, there are not many people in mountains at any one time. Oh, to blethers with it. Let's just find our way out. How do I find the way out? Oh, there it is! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. What did that do? I frigging knew there was a secret. Oh, maybe it just keeps illumination spells going. Also, stop that. One shot. Throwing axe. It's the ultimate throwing weapon. Crossbow quarrels. We don't have a crossbow. Mole jerky. It's a snack. This is ultimately not the most amazing secret. What's more impressive are those bombs back there. Oh, bugger nuts. Oh, screw it, I can do this maze with a light up. It just makes it a little trickier to tell where I can step and not. In any case, I've walked through it enough times trying to find the secret that I more or less know it. Oh! Okay, can't tread there. I know that now. I feel like there's another way to turn off that teleporter so I can get to the bombs. Or there's a secret button which lowers some walls and blocks the torch. That sounds familiar to me. But like I said, eventually I've just got to admit that it might be better just to move on, rather than spend the entire video staring at the same wall texture. We're going to be staring at the same wall set regardless. Ah! I thought I could move one tile closer. Can I do it from muscle memory? No, it's this way. No, it's not that way. It's this way. And then this way. That will have to do. Back here, with the Guardian still dead, thankfully. That said, I do hear one, so there might be more lurking about. I'm going to quickly check down these pits. Thump. Hello, what's that? Might it be that I should drop down the other pit? How's my health? It's fine. Yes, it might. The Bracelet of Tyrann. 15% faster cooldown for all actions. Like I said, you already run down your energy so fast, Valentine. I'm afraid I'm not letting you burn it even quicker. There's nothing else down here though. Still, the bracelet is a quite nice find. It's better the slower you are though. Aino and Azanaka both swing their weapons really quickly by default, so 15% doesn't mean much. Sudden feeling of dread. I'm pressing that button and running. Yeah, I hear stone grating, so I'm thinking there is a surprise. God, I forget how durable slimes are HP-wise. Okay, so this one opened up. Oh, and yep, it unleashes 3 slimes on you. So a slime comes in behind you to block off the exit, and those 3 open up. How did I fizzle? What did I do? Someone watch the replay and tell me what I did wrong. Ow! Probably overkill, probably unnecessary. I doubt he's going to get hit again, but better safe than sorry, eh? And I thought we were done with slimes. You are never done with slimes. There is always more slimes. Dragon Quest taught you that. I've never actually played a Dragon Quest game, or a Final Fantasy game, or a Breath of Fire game, or any JRPG at all, except for Earthbound and Paper Mario. Some people will probably string me up by the town hall for that. I just don't like the genre much, to be honest. I know that seems like a weird thing to say when I say I've not played any of them, but I said but I can't actually defend myself in any way. Oh, there's not 3 of them, there's 5 of them. Or was it 4? And less speculation, more punching. Why do you keep hitting the same person? Hang on, slow down, slime. Normally you can't get the slimes to approach you. This one is seeing that I'm mixing potions, and it is on a mission. Alright, now we can fight. Oh, now you don't want to move. God damn you. One more time. Come on, Ano, give it everything you got. Put some welly into it. Can't really get cornered by you here, mate. I'm dancing around not because it helps, because slimes don't have a back to approach. I'm just dancing around because it's slightly more interesting than poking this thing while backing down a corridor. Boiled beetle! I'm pretty sure at this point I could have made this chest entirely full of nothing but bugs if I wanted. As an Acker's packed lunch. Is there anything here? Oh. Yes, there is! The Diviner's Cloak. Food consumption rate -10, energy generation rate +20. Yes. Thank you. And the Huntsman's Cloak gets handed down to Aranax. That is a very, very nice setup. We are at endgame tier with cloaks. Where's that key? Thank you. I don't trust this guy. You're gonna shoot me, aren't you? Nope, you are. Oh dear. Never run forward when startled, because you don't know what you're running into. Didn't do a lot, but it did more than nothing. That was the slime corridor down there? Yeep. Better than nothing. Holy moly. Oh, thank you. 3 points into spellcraft. I do want 10 eventually, so I might as well put the 5th point into that. 4th point into that. And he reads the Tome of Fire for 3 points of fire magic, and that actually got him nothing. 1 more point would be resist fire +10. Aranax, he's constantly 1 point shy of anything useful. Also, there was another one. Where'd it go? I saw ya. Actually, what's down here? Sore feet. There you are. Where did you come from? Ah! Okay. How is Azanaka so fine? Health potions for everyone. We got, Lord knows what the tar beads for it. How did that one flank us? I hate it when they're so far away you can't actually hear them get ready to attack. I'm assuming that's damaging even if I can't see the numbers. Come on. Whew. Okay, let's fix up all those empty glass vials. I still say these aren't exactly the worst enemies. No, that's wrong. These aren't the worst enemies by a long shot, but they can definitely mess you up if they want to. Ideally, I want everyone to have a potion on hand so I can quickly chug them. And the frontliners should have more because the frontliners in theory are getting hit more. So one on you, two on you, one on you, that'll do for now. Good enough. Where are you? There you are. I see you. You ever have a phrase in your head that you've heard said a particular way and now you can never hear it any other way? In my case it's I see you after playing Portrait of Ruin. With those weird demon sniper things? Okay, I've got a feeling how this works. I'm going to press this button, that's going to shoot, and then I'm going to have to get out of the way so that it can get to the relay. And then I have to get out of the way for this one. Hooray! I solved puzzle. Oh good, more slime. Just what we wanted. I hear fire around the corner, so I'm not actually going to move forwards. So I don't want to fight more Ugardians. Yet. I don't really get an option about whether I fight them. Strength +2, that's nice. Dexterity +1, that's nice. Where are you? Behind this door, apparently. Good God! How much attack jelly can there be in one dungeon? At least the healing crystal's there. Oh look, more attack jelly. Assault goo. Violence, ectoplasm? For some reason my brain is saying substrate, and that's not even close to what substrate means. Thank you. Dexterity +1, it exists. That sure is a thing she got. You know what, next level I'm giving her those final 3 points to get Combat Caster. Because what else is she actually getting out of air magic? Go away. Resist shock, that's okay. Dexterity, that's and air mastery, resist shock +100. Of course, each level is also giving her more damage out of air magic, which is nice. Anyway, the Fire Talk, it's the equivalent of the Frostbite Necklace, which is over here, the Poison, the Serpent Brace, which is here, and the... what was the third item? It's shock. Is there a shock item we found? My brain says there is, but I've kind of forgotten whether or not we did. In any case, it's resist fire plus 50. It's a neck item, and it's actually going to go to Archmage because Aranax gets fire resistance from being a fire mage. And we don't actually need a bone necklace anymore. Oh, bugger. What is your fire resistance anyway? 31. That's not as high as I thought it would be. But it will get higher if he keeps leveling it up. How's Archmage against lightning? 60. She cannot be electrocuted terribly well. The sequel actually split up what stat responds to what. In this, it's only dexterity and vitality that affect. In the sequel, each stat corresponds to one element, so it's strength to fire. In fact, it's the same ones that putting points in levels in this. It's like gain fire magic, you gain strength. I'm actually going to take the chance here to try and telefrag some enemies just to get rid of them. There we go. Am I going between 3 different places? I think I am. I also think I'm back to where I started. But anyway, I'm telefragging the slimes. I'm willing to sacrifice the experience just so I don't have to fight so many slimes. Throwing axe. Still the best throwing weapon. Still irrelevant for a throwing weaponless team. Beep. Ah! Okay. Let's not press that one. What's in here? Sounds like fire. I hear so much fire. What is going on? Yeah, well, I guess it's fire or nothing. Beep. Okay, hold that down and it opens. Press this one. And that shoots. That's a straightforward puzzle. Gotta do a bit of the old skadooch. Yep. Yep, that's fire. I could press that button to launch fireballs at them, but that would be counterproductive. Oh. I guess that greater fireball really did its job. Come on, there were 2 of you, I know. Oh, there's 3 of you, how nice. 109. Come on. Nope. Goodbye. A Ugardian when you can react and dodge isn't bad. As we have seen, a Ugardian who takes you by surprise is very bad. Okay, we're just going to sit here and throw spells back and forth, because I'm going to win that race. Yeah, he seemed to realise that. Unfortunately, he didn't seem to realise that getting into melee range was an even worse idea. There have been people in these hallways before me, but when I went through this place here, it seemed like I was the first to open all the doors and press all the buttons. There have to be some people who oversee the dungeon. Turum. I don't know if that ever comes up again, but it's a common consideration people have regarding dungeons. I think it was, oh blast, it was the Tomb of Horrors, I think? The Dungeons and Dragons adventure that had the group of interdimensional demons who basically travelled around and stopped you planeswalking, or whatever it's called, that also fix up the dungeon behind people. Scroll of Invisibility, a spell which I'd completely forgotten I had, and the Shaman's Staff. This is plus 20 energy, my radiance is plus 15, and plus 2 And plus 2 willpower. Yes, slightly better. It's also earthbound, increasing the damage of earth magic. Unfortunately, it requires 7 spellcraft, and Aranax doesn't have 7. He only has 6 points. That isn't necessarily the worst thing, because I'm not casting that anyway. So what I can still do is the old hand-me-down. The Orb of Radiance he can use now because he leveled up his spellcraft to read the book. And even if this doesn't help her specific magic, it's still quite useful in the it boosts her energy sense. Anyway, back up to the Hall of Confusing Teleporters and also Slime. Yes, this is teleporting me to 3 places. I thought something was up. Not bad. I can actually get that second potion on Azanaka now. I never make anything but health potions because I'm a terrible person. Whoops. There we go. Goddamn slime is dead. Let's see what's down here. Okay. Was not expecting that. I really hope there's nothing else here. That was quite the find. Of course, he's in such a small space, he can't really do a lot. I still don't want to stand next to it because it will turn and swing and blatter one of us really hard. I'm not sure if it would kill Azanaka from this point, but it would mess him up. Aino would definitely survive from here. There we go. The Heavy Shield. Plus 10 evasion, but it weighs 6 freaking kilograms. Of course, this is only plus 5 and it weighs half a kilo more. Aino actually dropped some weight and picked up 5 evasion. I didn't mean to say that you dropped weight, Aino. I didn't realise what that sounded like. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend the Minotaur. She's bigger than me. Where am I anyway? Yeah, that was not the worst spot on this map to encounter the ogre. The worst place you can encounter an ogre is a tight corridor, where you can't actually dodge their charge. I'm now in a totally different part of the map. Where the heck am I? Okay. Is this a sequence? Yes. This is a dagger. This is the assassin's dagger. I sense traps. I'm gonna run. No? No, I think my paranoia just got the better of me there. The assassin's dagger is the ultimate dagger in the game. The ultimate dagger is on level 7 daggers of an underdeveloped skill tree. Still, its attack power, let's compare. Attack power 15 compared to attack power 12. Speed 17 compared to speed 20, which is better. I don't actually have any regular weapons to compare, but it's pretty close in any case. And accuracy plus 10, also life leech. If I hit a target, I gain health. This is a very nice dagger. Oh yeah, the sword is speed 13, so I guess a high is better because daggers are definitely going to be faster. Ah, now I found our way back. Which means, of course, we've got to set off again to whatever that series of teleporters was. Teleporters, I mean pits. Okay, let's take a study here. Every time that fires, it toggles the pits. Therefore, this is the correct spot to stop. Well, I think. There's something in the wall there, is there? There's definitely something there. The Bracer of Fortitude. It's the same one that Aino is wearing. I don't think anybody else really wants it that much. I'm going to check the walls while I got the chance. There's definitely something in here, because otherwise I can't move forward. It's not as easy as that. Aha. Oh, you're kidding me. Ow. Didn't even see that. Nice dodge. Where can I retreat? A question you should always have on your mind when you're playing Grimrock. Sadly, that's not an attack spell, so they're not getting blatted just by being in that room. There are cases where the enemies, ow, can end up being blatted like that. This is not one of them. Not sure how much health I leech. I'm really beginning to wish I actually had the Shaman Staff on good old Aranax, so we could do something slightly more. Let's have a look at his health. Okay, it's currently 64. 69. Okay, 5 health on strike. Ow. Assuming I didn't regenerate any HP in the meantime. It's not much, but it's more than it was, which was 0. Please don't have a trap. I don't want to retreat through the pit room. Ay ay ay. Oh! This is where the teleporters came out. That complicated system of teleporters that had 3 destinations or something. It's where I'd have been if I'd actually bothered walking rather than jumping in a pit, fighting an ogre and then climbing my way out and ending up where I didn't know I was. Oh lord! Ow. Did you preemptively fire in case I came back around the corner? Because if so, rude. I have no idea where I am. I really want to find my way back to the save crystal. I do not like the guardians in the corridors. Nice experience though. Oh, there's 2 of them. Infuriating spot to fight. Right as they come around the corners isn't the worst, but... I'm very lucky it flinched because it decided to be sensible and come around the corner sideways. Ow! How do you say I hate you guardians in French? Je suis déteste? Something like that? But with a better accent? Probably? I don't know French. I don't know why I want to know the French for that. This is what happens when you have to fight the same enemy too many times in a row. I just start wondering things that don't make any sense. Okay, we'll see what those do in a minute. I remember... Oh, hello. Wait, why are you taking it? That belongs to Ano. I think that was actually the way down, though. Let's stop these bolts. Because if we don't, we'll get teleported. This is one of the silliest but most fun puzzles in the game. We're going to play Guitar Hero! I wish there was music to go with this. Feel free to make up your own song that fits the beat. Ta-da! The chitin boots. And we're going to hand me down. Protection and dexterity. Who wants that? Nobody much, really. to be honest, I think we've finally outgrown our pointy green boots. Scroll of Enchant Fire Arrow. I already know how to do that. I don't want to do it. But this is the way down to level 8. Just before I do that, I do want to find my way back to the healing crystal, just for the sake of, oh god, I need a heal, and also for completionism. Wondering what's down these ways. Probably more Guardians. Ugh. Yep, a Guardian. Oh dear. Where's the Frost Bombs? Who did I give the Frost Bombs to? Yes, you can freeze a being made entirely out of fire. Okay, that was a panic bomb. Time for a quick nap next to the tentacles. There is no possible reason why you wouldn't want to nap next to tentacles. Go away. Lurkers aren't bad if they just startle me. A flail! I don't even pretend to be excited by those anymore. In fact, because we found the ultimate dagger, there aren't any more daggers to be found in the game. I really wish I'd opened this before, then I wouldn't have had to waste a frost bomb panicking. Huh. So with the Maze of Shadows done, I guess that actually was all of the level. And because I had that nap, I don't even really need to go find the crystal anymore. Yep, looks like everyone's more or less finished. Wait, that's the way up. This is the way down. So, with level 7 having been wrapped up, it's time to head on down to level 8, which is the Vault. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.